Here we go. Alrighty. So, as some people might know, I am I have been very, very vocal about my dislike of Genshin for a very, very long time. And while I don't care what game people play, I generally try to speak highly of games that I think are just much better. That being said, we're going to do this because I heard that this is like the worst possible update from many, many people, not including the hoyoshills who don't know how to criticize anything bad, but just other content creators in general, and even just people on like forums, the Discord, the subreddit, all that stuff. Just talk about how bad this update was, how super mid it was. And I want to see just how bad it is myself. So part of why we're doing this a lot later than the event coming out is because I wanted to make sure everything was out. I didn't want to sit there waiting a couple days to just I don't want to sit there waiting a couple days for each part of the event to unlock. Just get it all done at once. So letter from letter from Guji Ai. I haven't seen or heard from you in quite some time, little one. Don't tell me you've forgotten all about your lady Yai Miko and gone off and found yourself a new shrine maiden somewhere else. That wouldn't do it all, for one thing. Or for one thing, it would break my poor little heart. But surely a kind and gentle soul such as you couldn't bear to see me that way, would you? Tell you what, let's meet at Tenshikaku. I've already had a word with the Okuzumeshu at the entrance to let you in, so don't even think about turning me down. Relax, you're not in trouble. In fact, you're in for quite a real treat, hee. Yamiko's always messing with people, so we'll see.
Tenshikaku? Why does she want to meet us there? Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
This event's already... If it had any chance of being a 10 out of 10, it immediately dropped just because Paimon talked. Just because Paimon talked. Okay, how do I... What? What is this? Fine. Okay, so no event will ever be 10 out of 10? Yep. No event will ever be 10 out of 10 because Paimon can't shut up. And I don't know why, like, Hoyo devs think it's a good thing that she's in the game. It's not. Like, I know there are some people who actually like her for whatever reason, but the majority of the fan base cannot stand this character. What is this? She's so annoying. And she's useless. She doesn't do anything. Except yap and eat. Okay, so... So hold on, before we continue. So this character, right? I was excited for this character, honestly. I thought maybe I'll play the game again. Cause one thing I really wanted in this game that they still don't have is I'm a waifu only player. So I wanted a waifu character that actually had good crowd control. That was Animo. Because right now, the crowd control characters that are Animo are Kazuha and Venti, both dudes. I can't do anything with that. I can't do anything with dudes. So I don't want to play with dudes. So I was excited for her. Then I saw how she plays, and it's as bad. It's just bad. Oh, by the way, so if you see all this, this is not me playing. This is one of my friends in my mod. He pretty much does all this for me. He's the GOAT. So if you ever drop by the stream and you see Dragonic Overlord the Grant, that's all him. Give him his props. He's a cool dude. But yeah, anyway, so I was saying, like, this character, she looks beautiful. I love her design. But her kit was so bad when I saw it. Her damage numbers were really bad. Her swirl was not that good. And the worst part, so like, this tells you the character's bad. They announce she's going on the standard banner, like immediately after this patch. Like, how you gonna do that? Like, I know they want other characters to be added to the standard banner, but like, come on. I played her, and oh boy, she's so boring to play. Her heals are basically non-existent. That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, it's a standard banner character, so automatically bad. That's painful. That is painful. So this is her signature weapon. And the only reason I'm tempted to even get this, she can't auto-attack while you're moving around. Wait, really? She can't attack while she's moving? That's stupid. Like, I saw that, but I saw people moving and not attacking, but I thought they were just, like, showing, like, the swirls or stuff. I didn't know you actually cannot attack. That's garbage. But I was like, this weapon, the only reason I even considered it is because, like, this weapon, it's not gonna get added to the standard banner. They're not gonna do it. Just like Dia's weapon, it hasn't been added to the standard banner, at least to my knowledge. If I'm wrong, cool, let me know. But yeah, so like, I would want that just because of, like, the rarity, but the weapon itself is not that good, and it goes on a not so good character. Alright. That's awful.
Welcome, honored traveler. Guji told me about your visit. Please,
I have to take
come
my
in.
I have to take my medication. The weapons got a rerun during the first Chronicle Wish, but after that, no. That's terrible. That is absolutely garbage, and needs to be fixed. But yeah, I will be right back. I need to go and take my medication, because if I don't, I will literally die. So, and I almost had that incident, and I want to repeat that. So give me a sec.
The almighty Shogun is also inside. It's best not to keep her waiting.
You don't tell me what to do.
Now, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here, and we'll definitely turn
At
a
least
profit.
Yaimiko is voiced.
No. We must confirm the
And
official
write it. Okay,
representative
good.
before
Good,
discussing
good.
details. There
Good,
is an
good.
order to this that must be followed.
Good.
From the way she's talking, this must be the Shogun, right? Ah, little one. It's about time. Come, I have a contract for you to sign.
I'm glad at least they're voiced. This event would have been...
Sign a random contract out of the blue?
Yeah, this event would have been so much worse if they weren't voiced. So I'll be giving it like a final score out of 10 at the end of it.
Hardly. Oh, well, labor is a part of it, but you will be compensated. So it is as bad as Paimon thought.
I see. So she's the representative you selected. She would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Mikawa Flower Festival.
There's nothing worse than being teamed up with Paimon. I hate that the writers make us, like, team up with her.
When the yokai still roamed the land, they celebrated an event known as the Mikawa Flower Festival. It was an occasion for drink, laughter, and merriment.
We hosted a version
Yeah,
of it
I
during
like-
the Test of Courage.
Unfortunately, due to time constraints,
I'm happy she got voiced.
we weren't able to put on a large celebration.
Oh my god, expression from a Genshin character?
So, I
That
got to
isn't.
thinking, why not have another go? This time with the Mikawa Flower Festival for yokai and humans alike.
No way.
One that combines human ingenuity with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land.
Entertainment, huh? Wait, kind of like Akitsu Yuge and Akitsu Hanea Sobi? Those games were really fun.
I fucking hate when Paimon does that finger thing.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission.
What's up, Kay?
But this time,
Neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other, the yokai or the humans.
human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you a more neutral option. Moreover,
Bane voice
you took part
expression
in
in
the
Genshin
previous
and
festival
bottle.
during the test of courage. In my estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing. So are you going to sign this thing or what?
Huh.
It's hard for me to say no to Yaemiko. I do like her.
Let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into our trap.
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not? Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely a selfless hero like yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
According to the proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows: 40% to Yae Publishing House, and 10% to the festival representative.
Hey, no fair!
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yae Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face.
You say that now, but then you gotta put me to work once I agree. True, true. So, currently, for the state of Hoyo games, you have 3 options if you want to play with the big games, and then there's like 2 subpar options. So your subpar options, Honkai Impact 3, which is actually a very good game. It's just it's not nearly as successful or known. Then you have Tears of Themis, that's like all husbandos, I believe, so most people are not going to play that. So you have this game, Star Rail, or Zenless. So we have this update, which a lot of people don't like. We have Honkai Star Rail with arguably the worst memory of chaos to date. That thing is terrible. Now, I'm not expecting to be like super good at it. I like to play waifu only, and I AFK things a lot. But I've proven that like past MOCs were AFKable. Though this one, nah. Even playing full manual, I'm struggling to clear it. That's tough. Like, if you don't have certain characters, you're not finishing it. So, incredible power creep or sleeper update. Take your pick, I guess. And then I guess for Zenless, it's whatever. It's kind of just there. It's a good game. Yeah, let me turn this. Yeah, it's a good game. For a Hoyo game, at least.
Getting smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another 10% from the other half of the proceeds.
No, the other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. But I am rather curious about the supposed great lengths you mentioned.
Call her out, right?
Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate. In that sense, 40% seems rather high for your establishment, does it not?
That A. When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you planned to allocate an additional 10% of your share to the Traveler, did you not?
Wait, so earlier you were just trying to shortchange us?
What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best offer right off the bat?
Miko does have a point.
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is acceptable.
Once the representative is confirmed, blah blah.
Games have always been a central part of the festival, and both Akitsu Haneyosobi and Akitsu Yuge were extremely popular. So, the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own. We'll have new and exciting entertainment in no time.
Or mid-games that
Everyone
fail.
loves fun games. You won't have to worry about attracting humans and yokai to the event.
That is the general plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer details and contact the participants. This is a critical time for the Shogunate's new development plans, and the survey team is returning momentarily, so I must turn my attention to them.
Got it, got it. We'll see you later then. Jinju Forest. Let's pay a visit to our old friend Ioroi.
The fat Tanuki thing? That's who it is, right? The fat Tanuki thing?
Oh, but before I forget, you should eat this kitsune meal first.
Oh,
Yeah, the fat Tanuki thing.
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh? Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
I don't remember him being
Remember us,
voiced.
Ioroi?
Was he voiced in the past?
It's you, youngsters. And you! Huh. The nasty kitsune who turned Chinju Forest into the playground for her test of courage.
Oh, Jinju Forest is supposed to be Yoroi's territory, right? Oh, no wonder he's so mad.
Exactly. How could you hold a test of courage without inviting me?
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
Anyway, what brings you all here? Something to discuss?
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage. It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Mikawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Danuki.
What was the...
Huh? The Mikawa Flower Festival?
Yes! The Mikawa Flower Festival! Huh? Kichiboshi? Shosei? Gyobu Koban? Where did you come from?
So, I'm guessing this event they're talking about happened when I didn't play, right? Because I don't remember any of it.
Never trust an apology from a kitsune. Or an invitation, for that matter. It's just a silly festival. So what if there's delicious food or fun games?
Yum, yum!
Fun!
That's enough, you two. Don't
They have
fall for the kitsune's cheap tricks. Such hopeless, innocent cubs.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves. I suppose it makes sense. Poor Ioroi, stuck in this statue all alone while the rest of you got to have fun. How sad that would be.
Poor Yoroi.
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushigami of the Bake Danuki. Yes. Just worried the cubs will get distracted and stray from the Tanuki path.
And
I
what
should
is the
also mention
Tanuki
I
path?
was hoping the Bake Danuki could help the humans take their games to the next level. Talented as you are in the art of transformation. In Inazuma, only the Bake Danuki can hope to match
I
the
don't think I
kitsune
have
in
the
that
umbrella
area.
sword, so I probably
Match.
missed it.
The kitsune could never rival the transformative gifts of the Bake Danuki.
Oh, well, I was thinking of using the Bake Danuki as the symbol of the event in the promotions and such. But alas, it would seem that you don't like that idea, Ioroi. No matter. I shall simply seek the help
Okay,
of the
then
Kitsune.
yeah, I missed it.
When the time
Whatever.
comes, all of Inazuma will know the Kitsune stepped in to accomplish what the Bake Tanuki could not.
Wait!
That's another thing. Like, why can you not claim event weapons? What happens when new players come to the game, right? All these weapons that are in the game, and you can't get them because you didn't play early enough. That's something I as terrible of a state as Star Rail is in right now, I give them props for that at least. The event light cones, there is still a way to get them. FOMO be real for real.
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, Miko's always sneaky.
My dear cubs, transforming into things that already exist is only a small fraction of what it means to become a great Bakedanuki. To even get a quarter of the way through your training, you must be able to turn into things of your own invention. Just like when I turned into a gigantic ramen bowl that could fly. So go forth and seize this opportunity so you can advance the name of the... advance your training. Not all humans are bad and scary. Some are good, just like these youngsters. Go with them and transform into things you've never tried before.
Don't worry, Ioroi. The little Tanuki are safe with me.
You're the one I'm worried about.
Well, we're here too. We'll make sure they don't, stray from the path.
I'll hold you to that.
Why should we care about people
Now,
who don't play our
Kichiboshi,
game? Genshin
Chose,
devs,
Yobu
probably.
Koban,
Yeah.
While you're out there, always listen to...
Yep. Always listen to Wiper.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
Miss Yellowfur. And Auntie Pink.
Auntie Pink. I'm gonna call Yaimiko that from now on.
Miss Pinkfur.
Aw, no Auntie
I
Pink.
almost forgot. Given their level of training, speaking to humans will be a problem. Just a moment. I'll cook up a few Bakedanuki meals to keep on hand.
That's evident
No
to have.
need. Here,
Number
Miss
64.
Pinkfur prepared a special Kitsune meal for you all. It will give you the ability to speak
What is
to
that card?
humans.
I don't even know. What...
You stole our tricks too? And changed the name?
Okay, hold on. I need to look. I just don't remember that card, but
Yum, yum.
okay.
Is it really that much better than mine?
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now
That
we
was,
can head into the city and start forming the teams.
They went from me praising the game because of actual expression back to the normal reused assets. My friend Todd was running that. Has gotten back into the game. Old ancient gear structured. Ah. Yeah, okay.
Well, we need more than Bakedanuki power to design these games. 2 humans
Okay.
per team should suffice, I'd say.
So, if I did play Master Duel again,
Now,
right?
I need to discuss the layout of the venue with
Would
the
you guys
Yashiro
play with
Commission.
me?
I'll leave the
Would
team
it be
recruitment
worth?
to you.
Hold on. You're not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit on all the fun? You of all people?
Making games is nowhere near as fun as playing them. Besides, working through the night certainly isn't my idea of a good time.
Making games? Working? Through the night?
Anyway, this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me. See you later, little ones.
Wow, Miko, rude. You're lucky, Ellen. Guess we gotta go to Inazuma City now.
Rev the engines!
I haven't played too much either, don't worry about it. Alright, I was going to go and make the trip, but that's clearly gonna take too long, so. Working, making games? Yep. These 3 raccoons are just echoed walls of Hoyo devs.
City!
Yep.
So many houses! So many humans! Gotta farm beans! White fur? Yellow fur? How do we farm beans?
Form teams, not farm beans. It's kind of hard to explain.
Of course, it's hard for you to explain, Paimon. You're stupid.
Yeah, that's right. People with the same taste. You know, into the same thing. It's easier to come up with a game that way.
Tastes the same. Got it.
So they're gonna start biting people and trying to taste them now?
Easy peasy. White fur, dumb.
I agree. White
Farm
fur
beans
dumb.
that taste the same.
No, wait,
They're pretty dumb, but
and they're gone. In
but
different
definitely-
directions, too.
white fur dumb.
Let's go after them.
I agree. Oh no. Not limp noodle boy. Not limp noodle arms. Oh, they're muted? They're muted. Oh no. Oh no.
Longhorned Oni and shorthorned Oni.
Shosei, there you are.
White fur! Yellow fur! Shosei found white fur and yellow fur number 2! Both great yokai. Both like to play.
Wait, so since
Shosei loves to play. Longhorn and shorthorn Oni also love to play. We taste the same.
since Ito's voice actor is on strike, does that mean if they make a new Persona game, Ryuji, like if they make another Persona 5, Ryuji won't have a voice? And I don't have to constantly hear, for real? This muted dialogue, the whole reason I swapped to CN? Yeah. That's fair. But, yeah, for real? I don't want to download files to change the voice language. Because I don't play this game enough to care. Like, with Starville it was different, because I at least play that game.
Hitatsumi Kozo and the others did all the work, bullchucker. You're really lumping them in with your gang?
Little yokai who have... Were these guys from, like, the previous event I didn't play? Is that why they're introducing them to me? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, okay.
Hitatsumi Kozo and his friends did come up with the Akitsu Yuge game during the last festival. There's no reason not to invite them this time.
Is the free weapon from this event actually good, or is it just a waste of time? Oh, look, it's Kuki Shinobu. It's weird, introduced.
Hornless Oni?
Weapon is okay? Fair enough. So you got introduced to the characters too, even though you played the event. That is weird. Okay. Weird. Shinobu not being voiced is a crime for the Arataki gang. She's like the 5th best 4-star in the game. Or, well, I guess the 6th. Because the power 5 and then her. So she's like number 6. Right? I was gonna let this play. Like, I don't care. Insert Shang copy paste. Oh no. Do you guys care if I spacebar warrior through this? Because they're not talking. Because they're not voiced. Or do you actually want to know what's going on? Because I don't care. I actually don't know about the Shangling copy pasta, so I will allow it.
Oni? Oh, so scary.
I will allow it so I can understand. You can send it, you can put it in chat if it fits, or you can send it to me on Discord, something.
Monumental changes could be lying.
White fur! Yellow fur! Over here! Kichiboshi found big sleepy tanuki!
Hey, I'm a Muchina, not a Tanuki.
Oh, Sayu's voiced.
Oh,
Of course, Lily
Muchina
Pichu gets
yokai
her
that
voice.
Can turn into tanuki.
Of course, Lily Pichu gets
No,
her voice.
wait. I'm not a Muchina or a Tanuki. I'm Sayu.
Tanuki, Muchina, Sayu. So many transformations! Sayu is yokai?
I don't transform at all. I've been a human this whole time. Who is this guy anyway? Popping up out of nowhere right when I found a spot to sleep? Sorry, this is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever seen a ninja.
No, not Yoimiya.
Not this again. It's just Sayu.
Man. It hit the nothing. Yeah, for real.
And there goes my nap.
Poor Sayu.
Silly humans, much to learn. This human, really warm.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. That was the best part of Yoimiya's trailer right there. Back in the day.
Boy, where do we begin?
You sent it to me? Alright. Let me see this. I can't take it anymore. I'm sick of Shangling. I try to play Diluc, my Shangling deals more damage. I try to play Yoimiya, my Shangling deals more damage. I try to play Hu Tao, my Shangling deals more damage. I want to play Klee, her best team at Shangling. I want to play Raiden, Child, they both want Shangling. I see. That wasn't as funny as I thought it'd be. Pew, 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 fires the Vop House. That's funny. Sayu's trying to leave.
Right when I was trying to run. About that, I'm pretty busy. Practicing ninjutsu and such.
I'm caught up to the story of Nikkei again. I'm sad. There's nothing for me to do story-wise because I'm done with the story. It's just there.
Taller than a house? I've never heard of a ninjutsu like that.
It's not ninjutsu. It's Bake Tanuki art. We don't grow taller than house.
See? I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
We grow taller than mountain.
Eh?
Eh?
Sorry. Just thinking about something Sensei always said. You can't just focus on
Yeah,
drills, Sayu.
heretics,
You
if
need to
bad,
push the
why
limits of
hot?
what you know about ninjutsu.
I don't know. I don't think Leviathan's all that hot.
I guess.
Farm beans success?
Alright, let's go discuss this ninjutsu. No, this Bake Tanuki art
It's
of
been 4 years, but she
transformation.
hasn't grown.
The one
True.
you're going to use for the festival.
Yomi is adorable. Too bad she's not voiced.
I'll pass on the fireworks. They're terrible for my sleep.
Full throttle!
Dun, 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 dun.
Yobu Koban, what are you doing? Spying on great yokai. Great yokai whisper about something with humans.
So, what do you think? Are you interested in our proposal?
No! Kokomi is not voiced. But I need to know how much energy my arrival gives her.
1 second, I believe someone's listening. Hello over there? You're more than welcome to join, but a face-to-face conversation is more appropriate, don't you think?
Great yokai found us. It's just us.
What was Goro's, like, waifu name?
There's no need to be nervous, you two. It's not like I think you're corporate spies.
Lady Hina or something, right? Yume Mizuki, a clinical psychologist, and one of Inazuma's Yumekui Baku, known for their... Miss Hina? Okay. Known for their ability to feast on human nightmares. Her investment led to the opening of the Aisa bathhouse and Inazuma an indoor hot spring where guests can unwind with unique combination of relaxing baths and delicious cuisine, as well as professional psychotherapy services. If something's been on your mind, you should consider confiding in Mizuki. She'll do her best to drive away those nightmares.
As for
Alright.
you, it's been a while since I've met one of your kind. What's your name? Is Ioroi doing well? Huh?
Oh, this is Kyobu Koban. It's his first time visiting a city, so he's a bit shy around strangers.
So, still sealed in that statue then? I suppose it can't be helped. Nice to meet you, Gyobu Koban.
Look
My
at her
name
eyes,
is Yume
that's
Mizuki
cool.
Mizuki. I'm a Yumekui Baku. We're yokai, just like you.
That's a... Her
Great
eyes are cool.
yokai is surprisingly friendly?
Thanks, Sari Bot or whatever.
Oh, Aisa Bathhouse is expanding to Watatsumi Island?
Ooh, I'm tired.
All valid points. We do need to differentiate the brand. We could place a greater emphasis on physiotherapy. Or add some popular activities, such as carefully designed games.
Games? Games? In a bathhouse?
Why not?
Of course. Games are often used in psychological treatment to put patients at ease. Anyway, the topic of games really seemed to pique your interest. Is there something going on?
Allow me to explain. Honkai Star Rail screen. Okay, in cases like that, I don't mind like the black
I
screen because it's
knew
just
I
like
smelled scheming in the
a
air.
stupid passage of time. That's fine, but like something dumb like Black Swan feels March 7th's head or something. That could have easily been animated. And I know animation costs more money than black text, but this is a $1 billion company, come on. Kuro, the guys who made Wuthering Waves, animated a small scene that they could have easily just done the text for as well. After the carnival, we meet Cartheria and she's like, will you do that dance with me? And they animated us starting to do the dance. They could have just said, you and Cartheria dance
aside,
the same way you did
I have
during
no
the
qualm
carnival.
using Yai Publishing House's
But nope,
resources
they made
to
the
our
extra
advantage.
effort. And they have way less money than
if I remember
Hoyo
correctly,
does.
you have a connection to Yai Publishing House as well, don't you, General Goro? You work on the That's Life column. If our venture is to focus on games, then as future business partners, I'm sure you would appreciate an opportunity to see what I can do. Agreed. Then why don't we discuss some of the finer details before the festival begins?
Yes, I agree, very much so. I could understand if they were like a small indie company. But they're not. This is a multi-billion-dollar company. They should not be slacking as hard as they do. We need another yacht. True. Yep, he needs his 67th yacht, boys. I actually have like the Dawe May Cry meme saved on my phone. I might use that as a thumbnail for this video.
Okay, that should be enough teams. Time to report back to the Yashiro Commission.
Something that will irritate me in this game until the end of time. Waypoints don't automatically heal you.
Miss Kamisato, this is the list of stage materials for your review.
Oh, look, it's
Miss Kamisato,
Ayaka-sama.
I have your schedule for tomorrow.
The list looks fine.
No way, she's
As for the
voiced.
schedule, let's move the meeting with the Tenryo Commission up a little. They're in charge of festival security, so that should take precedence.
At least,
Oh, she looks super busy. Should
at
we
least
come back
3 of
later?
the 4 waifus are voiced so far. Poor Yoimiya.
Oh, Traveler! Oh no, you're fine. You caught me just as I was finishing up, actually. Lady Guji said you're the official festival representative, and you've been busy recruiting participants. So, I should do my part too, right? For large events like the Test of Courage,
The homie Ayato
Brother
was
usually
it?
does most of the
Oh, he
organizing.
wasn't? Oh, feels
But
bad.
this time, I wanted to take
So
some
how's
work off
Bombus?
his
I don't
back.
care as much though.
I hope so.
Oh, speaking of the recruitment, we found a bunch of people. We should be good to go.
Oh, already? That was fast. I wasn't sure we would find enough participants. I thought I might have to sign up myself. Oh, don't worry about it. I can only focus on so many things anyway. If we have enough people, I should stick to organizing. I suppose I'm a little sad about not taking part. But I'm looking forward to the festival all the same. When the time comes, perhaps we could check it out together.
Miss Kamisato!
Dawe may
Another
cry.
letter from the Kanjo Commission.
Content stagnating. Yeah.
Coming! Sorry, duty calls. We'll have to talk about our plans another time. My brother's the one overseeing the teams. I believe he's in the courtyard with Lady Guji. You can go in when you're ready.
Thanks, Ayaka. See you later.
See you later.
So,
Wow, Ayaka's really working hard. Guess we should follow suit. You're the festival representative, and that makes Paimon the representative of the representative. So in other words, let's do this.
it doesn't make you anything, Paimon. Shut up.
about time. I could hear you talking outside.
Hayato. I know who he is.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking to Ayaka anyway.
We
now
met him
that
already.
young lady is one enthusiastic volunteer, especially when she
Trying
heard
to steal
about
the
your
Traveler
involvement,
back?
Traveler.
Yeah.
Solved our personnel problem in one fell swoop. Hardly. It was entirely her decision. Besides, you really think I could order her around with her big brother standing right there?
Okay, so aside from like the missing voice actors, I don't really have too many complaints about the story, at least. I still think that like
Huh, Mizuki signed up too? Along with the Soul of the Deep. Now this is getting interesting. I knew it was a good idea to put you in charge of recruitment, Traveler.
They're planning to use your festival to promote Isa Bathhouse.
Oh, is that so?
when I get
Then
control
perhaps
of
I should
again.
up the ante.
So, Ayato, is everything set on your end then?
My chair was like slipping. Yeah, so I will more or less I will
Yes, that's all well and good. I just have one small adjustment. Why so anxious? I'm just trying to keep things exciting. When we're ready to announce the theme, come to the festival grounds at the foot of Mount Yogo. We'll see you there.
Mount Yogo. Alright. So the story itself so far is alright. It's a typical event story. It's not gonna be like amazing. Oh my god, I'm in Viocity. Imagine they rerun Chao and they buffed him for some specific explosion. Yeah. No, I saw Tectone. I was watching a Tectone video today, and he was talking about how stupid like exploration mechanics for region are. And he was like, "Oh boy, I can't wait till we get to Snezhnaya, where they're gonna have the dragon spine mechanic. But if you have a Snezhnaya character, because they're used to the cold, they're going to freeze 38% slower than a regular character, and you'll have a sled to go around in the snow." Oh my god, I was laughing. And how dare you, Grant? How dare you call me a mid-picker? That's so rude. That's so rude, calling me a mid-picker. A new form, Electro Child? Oh, with his delusion? The Harbinger, yeah, with his delusion. Aim before Hoyo actually does that first. I would not be surprised if they did. Okay, 1 in 4. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. That'd be a cool concept to lock more exploration behind characters. So have a character be slightly less resistant than other characters to the freezing, and have that character have a sled.
Who knows what Miko's got up her sleeve? Let's go check it out.
What part then? Getting a new form. Okay. I thought you were talking about the mechanic. I'm like, that's a terrible thing. No. Yeah, I'm okay with him getting like a new form. I'd be okay with that. Okay, Kujasara is not voiced. Rip.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sora! You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts.
I'm on my phone right now, because, this is boring.
Oh, wait, but
I'm gonna have a lot
statue of the, almighty...
I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to just cut out of the video.
Yeah, you know the one. Won't you miss out on it again? Okay, well that's definitely more than enough. Oh, that's the reason?
How long does this event take? Speaking of future content, I saw a leak that Emmy is coming to
right.
as
Looks
a
like we're
4-star.
running out of time.
Saber is, of course, the
See you
feature.
later, Sora.
I know that there's the fake collab, but I didn't know exactly who was coming. But that doesn't surprise me if it's Emiya and Heroic Spirit Emiya. Okay. I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
Ma'am, we have a message from Commission Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Let me guess. Saber's ultimate is going to be Excalibur! The big slash? That's so, like, if they do it, that's the most predictable ultimate in
you're
the game.
here. Now we can get the ball rolling.
Because she does that in, like, every game she's in.
Right on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the games. Oh, this? Just a little something to spice things up. So, stay tuned.
Type Lumina PTSD of Saber.
So sleepy. Can't wait anymore.
A theme decided
It's
by
not just
Miko
Type
and the
Lumina,
Yashiro
okay?
Commission.
She does it in every game,
What's
even
it
like
gonna
gacha
be?
games she's featured in.
One
for,
thing
like, the
we
fake
all
collabs.
share is our capacity to dream. Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past, or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Just like our dreams, the bounds of possibility are as limitless as our imagination. With
Oh yeah,
that
did you guys
in
see in
mind,
the
your
Discord?
task is to create
the,
a game within the next 48
the fact that I said
hours
Hoyo
centered
knows
around
how
the
bad their
theme
gacha
of
is that
dreams.
even
The
Silverwolf
genre
makes
and
jokes about
style
it.
are completely up to you.
Okay, nothing too crazy
Silverwolf
so
is like the
far.
embodiment of a
And
Hoyo
to
fan.
provide some additional motivation,
She pulls and believes she'll get something, and then doesn't.
the winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award, as well as a generous sum of mora, and a sponsorship from Yai Publishing House to fully develop the game and promote it throughout all Inazuma.
All Inazuma?
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation
yes,
committee will
more
decide the
recycled
winner
Tanuki
based on
dancing.
attendee feedback, as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now, with that out of the way, let the game development begin. The 48-hour countdown begins now.
Although Miko's sudden announcement leaves people reeling, the teams quickly get to work.
Looks like things are going well. We've just started, and it seems like all our teams have a plan. Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bakedanuki, bringing those visions to fruition should be a lot easier. As the festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think? It all comes down to fairness, as I said. I worked with the Yashiro Commission to come up with the theme, so the judging must go to someone else. Oh, no need to stress, though. It's all fun and games, is it not? Just choose the one you enjoy the most. Of course, if it's
Game jam in
appearances you're
another
worried about, you could
Yeah.
always, I don't know, check in on the teams and ask about their ideas. And that proves that I picked the right person. Go on then, I won't keep you.
Game jam. Okay, so we unlocked the mini games, right? Hello, Yainiko. Oh yeah, have you guys seen like my hand? It's really messed up. Okay, I'm gonna cut this part out of the stuff too. It's Sag life. Okay. What game is what, Grant? Which game is which? I mean, I'm gonna have to play all of them anyway, but I kind of want to have an idea so I know, like, what to start. Fox Stream is platformer. My favorite, okay. Yeah, I do like platformers. So what are the other two then? Because I want to kind of decide like which one I get over with first. Because if the platformer is this one, then that's probably the one I'm going to play. I'm going to have the most fun with, so I want to save that one for last. Hard past them is hitting balls. Okay. And then this one's that weird puzzle thing, right? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do this one first, because I don't like puzzles. I may be okay at them, but I don't like them.
So, you need to pick the best game, huh? Well, why don't we take a look around to get a feel for things? Then we can go talk to Miko.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of cutting out from the video, because it's gonna be way too long.
You've made so much progress already!
By the way, if you guys didn't watch the
He helped with the gameplay too. All we had
the
was a prototype,
Wuwa
and
fishing
now
event,
it's ready for playtesting
it's been
already.
up for a couple days.
His skills are amazing.
I'm personally proud of the thumbnail. I didn't make the thumbnail, but I found it and it's funny, and it's my favorite part of the video.
So, how do we play? It doesn't seem super obvious.
Orange fur, very smart.
So, you could say that your game unifies human ingenuity with Bakedanuki magic to create a scene that is completely illusory. Very creative.
Why is Paimon wearing that stupid
Suddenly
thing?
use many big words.
You sure sound official all of a sudden, Paimon. Are you trying to act like a real judge? This new style of game development deserves a name! How about Unreal? Oh, or Unity.
Unreal and Unity are the names of game engines, by the way. So, are they trying to make a reference, or are they just outright, like, stealing the names? That's what I want to know, because Unreal and Unity are game engines, and this is an event about making games.
Hey, a little acknowledgement would be nice.
I almost want to play in Japanese because I want Rin Tosaka to talk to me, but...
Yeah, it's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make bunshin, and I made them do all my work for me. With my clones around, there was no reason for that lady to come find me, so I could sleep as long as I wanted. So, even when you're asleep, you dream of getting more sleep? It's just, I got so excited at the prospect that I actually woke myself up. If only I could make bunshin in real life. Well, then, even if some get caught, the others could take a nap in the meantime, right? But
Hi,
if
Minzy.
your
How's it
do all
going?
the work, doesn't all that fatigue transfer back to you in the end? Oh, well, when you put it that way, I don't know anymore.
Camping, yeah. Phantasm went to like 15 minutes to figure out how the game works.
What's
And 45 minutes to
Mujina
finish.
body double?
Okay.
That's a long story. Wanna just give it a try? Awesome! All you have to do is put your hand on the board and close your eyes.
Alright. This is gonna be a very interesting video. It's gonna have weird cuts. Cause like... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Let's go. Nice. I don't even know what it is. I just tried to catch it. But congrats, great. Okay, so... My objective is to get from here to here. Pass a moon. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, they are doing my past movements, but I need to... Ah, okay. Let me just try this again then. So, can I just stand in the thing for... This is a yeah, I'm cutting this part out of the video. Okay, I understand that. Did I not do it already? I'm pretty sure I did. Right? Okay, I did them all. I was like, alright.
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban. How are things going over here?
Is this the... This is the one that I should be doing last, right? The platforming one?
Piece of cake. Experienced, huh? That must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage, per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, no, they weren't
But
hard.
if we want that award,
They were just
we need
annoying
something a
and
lot
boring.
more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
Yeah, they were just annoying and boring. They weren't difficult per se. Once I knew what to do, like, cause initially when I was trying to figure it out, that confused me.
Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge. Wow, that's a lot of scheming.
That's this is Hoyo Des.
Screaming?
This
On
is
the
the
other
players.
hand, if we do win first place, the prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
Do I get to actually pick
As
which
for
one
Yai
is the
Publishing
best,
House's
or is it
sponsorship,
scripted?
as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms. My guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
Fun. Gyobu Koban likes fun. Good idea. So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox,
I can pick one?
navigating
Okay, cool.
between sweet dreams and nightmares in
It's
search of
definitely not
delicious
gonna be
fried
Yoimiya's
tofu.
game. That game was ugh.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
Next time.
I want to do that one last because that one seems to be the one that I want to play the most. You randomly chose? Where's the okay.
Boss Toma is the best!
Oh, the kids.
Anything for Boss Toma. Whoa! Guess this team really hit it off. Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
Yeah, fixer.
That makes sense. It was their dream to host the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, totally. So, what are you planning?
Yeah, okay. At this point, I'm just gonna spacebar it because Toma's not voiced, and Paimon sucks. Oh. Why is there no skip button? Please add a skip button.
Wafer! Yofer! Get ready!
Okay. Sheesh. Came for mommy, I see scraggly beard dude. I have been scammed probably. Hello, welcome in. Oh, oops. You're waiting? For mommy? For the mommies? I don't know. I mean, I know it's like one of my like stream tags, but like truthfully, I don't really play this game that much. I just wanted to see how bad this I have Mavuika, I have Milan, I have Jean, I have Granny Seat Lolly. I don't know what other characters. Hu Tao.
Silly.
You have the clear superior DPS, aka Arlecchino. That's fine. I don't care. I don't really play this game. You can play whoever you like. Yeah, that's father.
Ooh, here's an.
How do I start this? Oh, yeah. Gotta be fat. Yeah, no, that was annoying. Whatever. I got the primo gems. That's all that fucking matters. Okay. It looks cool. I'll give it that. Alright. That's fucking horrible. Okay.
Well, did you get a good look at all the games? Oh, and what are your thoughts? I'm all ears.
Alright, which one do you think we should pick? I didn't enjoy any of them.
Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
I didn't really enjoy any of them. But I guess just because I want to help Mizuki out, we'll do that.
What an interesting take on the theme. Tell me, did it come from Miss Soul of the Deep, or my dear old friend? Not a bad idea. But I'm more interested in seeing how this plays out, which means turning a blind eye. For now.
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
No, they were not. They were boring.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Yai Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through. You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
Wow, time really flew by today. It's so late already.
I'm guessing
booths were cool,
that
but the
technically
food was even
that part of the
better.
quest was supposed to happen before the rest of it was
Dango
unlocked.
milk, tricolor dango, rice cake soup, you name it.
These sets of games have been the worst, yeah.
Paimon saved a skewer just for you.
Taking pictures.
Before it gets cold. No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself.
Dango. Honestly, I'm kind of like that dude who dropped in earlier. I'm kind of glad he left. Like, I don't need him being rude. He doesn't know me well enough to be making jokes like that.
Tastes great, right?
Plus,
which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
The fact that he dropped by a Genshin stream means he's a Genshin frequenter, so... I don't really know if I want that.
Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late? Huh. Their clothes look kinda weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned? Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
Edgy. Sheesh. No, not my dongo. You had to check out the chat. Yeah, no, I didn't know him at all. Plus, like, when they show up the first time, it says first time chatter. But you'll obtain new abilities known as parry and veil break. When using parry, the traveler. Like, if I knew who he was, then yeah, I'd be okay with it, but...
What was that for? They attacked us out of nowhere! Something's not right about this. Be careful, traveler!
Oh. Is that it? Oh yeah, so we're gonna be getting the new form of the rover soon, the Wuwa MC, and I'm excited. Hi. That's not a dagger, that's my dongo. I knew it was my dongo.
Traveler? Hey, are you alright? Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear, but then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something. Whew. You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
Nearly isn't enough. You need to get out of here, Paimon.
Also, what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining. What's wrong?
Was it Raiden? It was Raiden.
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
No way, I was just making a guess, but it was. Cool.
Hey, Komura! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night. Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight. We can come back tomorrow. Kimura. Kimura!
Yeah. Yeah, Kimura.
Kimura? What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Kimura, weren't you over there just now?
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folktale. It's not
A single
real.
horse? Yeah.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler? Yeah, it's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger?
Is this all part of the event story?
Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it
Since
be
I
related
completed
to
the
what we
games,
saw
it's just
last
the
night?
story now, right? I
The
just
whole
have to complete the
doppelganger
quest?
thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin
Yes? Okay.
Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking
Alright.
about it isn't going to get us anywhere.
I'm gonna turn
Why
off
don't
my
we go
camera
check
because I'm
out
gonna turn
Sayu's
off the
team?
light in my room. I finished part 1? Okay. Cool. I'm turning off the light in my room, so there's that. And it's really dark in here, so you wouldn't be able to see me anyway. It would just look creepy. And I'm not about that life. I just want to turn off the light because it's getting hot.
Huh? They're not here yet. Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games.
So I'm guessing for the
He snuck away again. Do you think he might be...
So I'm guessing, like, if I had done this event in real time, I wouldn't have access to all the games yet, right? So they would be all, Oh, look at that Electroculus I never collected.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
But the games would have been time-gated, right? So this story would have...
Good point.
Some more
He
games would
could
have
be
been
on his
unlocked.
way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Oh, I wanted that Electroculus.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Yeah, I figured.
Sarah?
Heizo? I know who he is. We met him.
Hazel! What's going on here?
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
To be fair, I'm the GOAT. Considering my skill defaults now. Yeah, I'm goated.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Hazel's involved.
When opening a chest? Ah, okay. Oh my gosh.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
It's sad that the only voices in this scene are Paimon. Imagine being the Paimon VA showing up to do your job and there's no one else there because everyone else is on strike. That's the punishment they get for voicing Paimon.
An astute observation, traveler. Tell her the truth.
Is this A or Raiden? I mean, is this A or Shogun?
The Shogun is here?
This is A? Hi, A.
You recognized me with a single glance? It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the Traveler. Her gaze, her presence, her mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need her help.
Aw, you hear that? The Archon considers us a friend.
No, please!
Stay away!
Alright. I know that I talk shit a lot about Genshin, and I'm trying to be more positive about the game. But have you seen Wuwa NPCs? All Genshin NPCs look so they're all the same. But have you seen Wuwa NPCs? Wuthering Waves NPCs are peak NPC design. Like, for real. When the 2.2 comes out with actually I don't know. It's gonna be 2.1 phase 2 next. So with Brant, and I'm skipping Brant, but
what?
Yeah. I kinda wanna show the NPCs, because the NPCs they're great. Yeah, nah. Wuwa NPCs are great.
You're right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone. Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
Yeah, where's Fox Lady?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo. Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else. The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
No way. Amogus. They did not just put this in the game. An imposter among us, really? No way. Looking kinda sus. Looking kinda sus. Yeah, I'm keeping this part in the video. This is funny.
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But
Among Us is
if one
eternal.
of them has
That's why it's an
indeed been displaced by
Inazuma.
a yokai, they could be in grave danger. Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Scheme is bracket, yeah.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
Cool.
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me?
Weak.
Wow. It's calling her weak.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them? Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try.
White fur, yellow fur.
Yeah, well, the Traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right? Yeah, if the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency. Oh, no, it's just... the Traveler really wanted to see you!
Seriously, Paimon? Yeah, seriously?
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and stuff.
Paimon is terrible at this.
White fur, acting super strange.
Yep, she's sus. How dumb can you be? You'd be surprised.
Huh? Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden? Well, that was my bad. I tried to turn into a barrel, but my tail was sticking out. So you found me immediately. But this time, I'm not in charge of turning into things anymore. So it should be fine. I think.
Wait!
I hate this thing.
That one shouldn't be on me. I didn't realize I was tricked until later. Did all that work and didn't even get to nap. Really shouldn't have taken that order. Based on what happened, I guess you could say that.
Mujina is all red.
No, I'm not. And I'm not a Mujina. Oh, we should get out of your hair then. Good luck, everyone.
Bye, White Fur. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come back and play.
So Sayu's legit, but we didn't get to question Yoimiya.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past. Oh yeah, totally. It was, what was it again?
Aw, Paimon's the imposter. Let's go.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff. Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet.
Paimon doesn't remember our journey.
Let's ask about the
Sus.
creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Paimon always says true.
Hey Toma, we were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time? Feel a soft bee?
Yeah, feel a soft bee. My dog stepped on a bee.
Boss can explain that one.
My dog
Boss
stepped on
and
a
Jose
bee.
were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best.
Time for an interview.
Into you?
Oh my gosh.
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience. Makes sense. Kids need a little exercise here and there. Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can get more out of the game. Older adults. Exercise is important for healthy aging, but something feels off about this. Ah, okay. Wait. That includes everyone!
Let's go, Toma.
But not for Ioroi. Next question! Whoa, not a single stumper.
Never underestimate a housekeeper.
Yes, Boss Toma.
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them.
That's because
Plus, he was
Paimon's the
with Shosei
suspect.
until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird.
Unless
So,
they're
we're
all
back at
acting
square
weird.
one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
What if they're all sus? What if everybody's been replaced and they're just really good at acting?
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early.
You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
Hi, Kokomi.
Kokomi! A little warning next time!
Well, she is an important figure. She should know about these things.
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary!
In a tree? Dry berry?
The numbers. Kokomi.
Oh, sorry.
Double Goban is a criminal?
No, of course not. You're in the clear.
Yeah, no problem, Grant. Take your time.
In the clear. Is good? Good. What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
I like how Kokomi knew exactly what to say to clear her name.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki.
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
Miko's just messing around.
The culprit? It's you!
Oh? Greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20. Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes. Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares. Analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think? You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams.
I'm sad Kokomi's not voiced. I like Kokomi.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years. You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance. Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the almighty Narukami Ogosho, god of thunder.
A's. So that's really funny. Like, Genshin Impact has terrible facial expressions, but even with the terrible facial expressions, A's face looks like, ugh, what am I doing here?
So this was your plan, Miko?
A's already done.
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that. Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
Blah 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 blah. Silent talking. Oh, look at the little A doll. And of course, Paimon's eating. A's learning how to use a camera.
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go?
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
You must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems... working? Ah. I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
A loves her dango milk.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere. Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last
I kind of
partook
expected
the
it
festivities.
too. I'm not gonna lie. That would have been really
Much is
funny.
different this time. The people, the place, the games.
Would have been very
Yet,
funny.
the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat.
You caught the
honor the
Pidgeot and I
legacy
didn't.
of the
I'm sad.
Yumeku Ippaku.
I love Pidgeot.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
How many parts to this story are there, Grant?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually,
4?
I
Oh
came
my
here to
God.
ask you something. Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
3 and 4 are short? Okay.
Really? Yes, yes, let's go!
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all, so I thought you might like to join.
I do like her eyes. They look cool.
Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
I'm not gonna lie.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
I kind of want to try Dango Milk. This part is good. We'll see.
Alright, now we can talk freely. I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything? Up close, sometimes it's hard to see the whole picture. I think something is troubling her. I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem. Until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun. Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion, and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy. Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler. Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help.
She's
Here,
a really nice looking
with
character.
these two special
I wish she
coupons,
wasn't garbage.
You can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
I wish she wasn't bad. She's such a good looking character.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
Cause you're a greedy
Sorry
little
for the
fuck,
wait.
Paimon.
It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming? Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
Bye, Paimon. Thank you, Mizuki,
There
for
is no
taking her
need
away.
to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up. What makes you say that? If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions. As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue. Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally, that person should be me. What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
That's a cute coupon. That's a cute little picture.
What clever verbal tricks, traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko. You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure. Persistent indeed.
Rizzing up even...
Very
yes,
well.
of course.
As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Traveler got that everyone loves me Riz. Alright, so 9 o'clock. Late night bath with the Archon? True.
Well, shall we head out? All right, no reason to delay. Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
Imagine if I was Ether, right? In this scene? Bro.
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500 years ago. When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And naturally, the body of the Shogun has no need for such luxuries. The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu.
It should have been me, yeah.
Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
What makes you say that? Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumekui Baku could do nothing to wake them. Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. And every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated.
Why'd she say it twice?
Is a far more painful nightmare.
Why did she say it twice?
Both for the person in question and those around them.
That's just weird. Or to quote Rachel Zegler, weird, weird.
Yes. I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down. No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again. Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh,
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag,
oh shit.
How about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
It's not fair.
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up.
It's
In
true,
her
it's not
expert
fair.
opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
I'll admit, that part was pretty good. It would have been better if it was animated, but PNGs are okay, I guess.
Someone's unconscious.
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
Yeah, I could really see the fear in her eyes.
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now. Yes, I was on my way to Uyu restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight. And it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
A doppelganger? In Inazuma City? But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
Haruto?
A Tenryo Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim! At the festival! Kappa is trapped in a nightmare!
No way. Kappa? Kappa?
What?
But Sara and
For
the
anyone
others were
who's-
keeping watch.
For anyone who's watching on
Make haste.
YouTube,
Back
I
to Mount
used the
Yogo at
Kappa
once.
emote in chat. What's with all this traveling? Kappa.
Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
I feel like I'm missing something. We went from Ayaka's house to
Split
this.
up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
What happened? Like, what?
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Maybe. I don't know. That was weird.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger!
Kappa, oh, please don't die.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy.
Nah, you're fine, Grant.
I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sarah, what is the status of the other contestants and staff? Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand.
That was a very
Considering
weird
your
cut.
history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution.
Maybe I just
But
cut
do you
that part
truly
out of
believe
the
that
out
what
of the
we're
video.
facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
I have to read now. This guy has my respect as being the first one to actually throw hands in Genshin.
Kappa is made of wood?
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see.
Substitution jutsu.
So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
Substitution jutsu.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. It's a Bakedaniki tail!
Kinkaku! Kinkaku! Run!
Kinkaku and Ginkaku?
Tatsunosuke?
They're getting away!
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
No fighting! Let's go!
Ugh.
We're almost rid of them.
A Tengu! Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans!
Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
You're bad.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
Stay back!
Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Servitude, enslavement? These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every
Oh,
turn.
look, Nightmare Us.
Devoid of even a single shred of light.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
Truly?
What are you doing? No, don't!
Oh yeah, my ability
The
to
humans
absorb
are
corruption.
everywhere. We can't hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area. By order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we are to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
Ah. Hold on.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Alright.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the festival for humans. And...
The festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun. It's our turn now.
Wow.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die!
No! How could they do that?
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
I understand this is a nightmare, but this is very, very cringe.
What? What is that? Ah!
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on! We're coming!
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak!
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't come.
But how do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
So they're finally using our abyss absorbing powers. Great.
Are you all right, Traveler?
Where are we?
Huh? The nightmare is gone. You purified it.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai!
The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna... They're gonna... What were they gonna do?
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. Paimon can't believe we missed something so suspicious. Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
No, that's not what I said at all.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bake Danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Heizo, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Yumi's right. It wasn't far. It's right here.
Yoroi, we're back!
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep? Shogun! I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a Naku weed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Yoroi! The humans really did kill you! Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
Not dead? The kitsune spoke the truth?
This smell is Yoroi! Yoroi is alive?
Yoroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kamuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Baketanuki Tsukumo taught us, by digging a hole in the ground!
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great Baketanuki Gichiro made manifest.
It restored our power, and then we made the human go, oh, oh, ching, chung, yeah, yeah, oh,
That was terrible
and by,
onomatopoeia.
oh, ting, tune, yeah, you mean?
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Baketanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Baketanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Ha!
That's gotta be right.
I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, really?
Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Ginkaku, Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow Fur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Baketanuki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Yoroi? It's a thief? Yoroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Huh? We won? Go us! We're even better than Eoroy!
Wow.
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bake Danaki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
Oh, oops.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty Shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the Shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chiyo the Tigerbite, or Tora Chiyo.
I don't think Chiyo would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
That's rough.
The nightmare twisted every joy in her life. Her subordinates, family, and friends into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bake Danuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chiyo's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a Jibakure.
Not a Jibakure.
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future?
Probably
attacked.
decomposed.
Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand, attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
Yeah, I would assume it decomposed and it's no longer attached, because it's not like it's a... It's not like it's like a horn is made of like oh my god, I'm so tired I can't even think of the material. It's like bone, but not quite.
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its
Plus,
enemies.
with nightmares being a state
When
of the
Chio
mind
set
and
her
the horn
sights on a
being
target,
right next to it, I would
she
assume
was
it's been
never one
influenced
to
more.
waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Well, she did say she would do it again.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bake Danuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bake Danuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... oh, no. A 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Well, Oh! Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare, Mizuki?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Is that even possible?
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere!
Maybe they're hiding as trees? Or the wind?
Fools! The Kitsune is clearly referring to the Bake Danuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bake Danuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable.
I'm falling
Besides,
asleep, I'm not gonna
Mizuki
lie.
is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh, she just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side. Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
So, if we want to lure it out...
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger. Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
So now...
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well,
so
this
now
was
we're
your
fighting
idea.
With Raiden
Oh,
instead of
and
against
don't
it
forget,
on the plane. Cool.
You need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
It's goon. Okay, can't do it.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me. I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come. One more thing. Thank you.
Is this battle difficult? Okay, so 1 o'clock and... Alright, let's finish this thing so we can... I'm tired, I want to go to bed. This is taking too long.
Alright, it's finally time for the festival! Hopefully everything goes okay. Do you think everyone completed their games? Let's go check it out!
Remarkably efficient, Ayato. How are things with the Tenryo Commission?
Oh, you're all here! Well, it's a relief to have you all in our corner.
Oh, hi.
Those in need?
I'm sure you'll run into her as you walk around. Oh, and just a reminder, you need to select the best game later tonight. Most importantly, don't forget to enjoy yourself. We need this event to be as joyful as possible if we want the plan to work. Once you're done experiencing the festival, you should check in with A.
Rev the engines!
Ah, Captain. Swordfish 2, salute.
Oh, that's right.
To be honest, some Watatsumi Islanders aren't too concerned about the festival or the safety of Narukami Island.
But if they knew it was for the captain of Swordfish 2, I'm confident everyone would be here in a heartbeat.
That's right, I forgot.
Huh.
We have like
I
a whole
never
army.
considered that angle. You possess wisdom beyond your years, Kokomi. On par with a certain other shrine maiden I know.
Mizuki! Did you get any sleep at all?
I'm fine. Sometimes you need to push past your mental limits to unleash your full potential. I've seen that many times in my line of work. I will. The good news is, the ritual is all set. That means the festival can proceed, and we can focus on realizing our vision. As for the more pressing matter, once the nightmare fragment appears, we will begin the ritual, but it needs time to take effect. You and the Shogun are the only ones who can subdue the enemy until then. Do you remember what I told you yesterday, before you left for Isa Bathhouse? Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion, and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I feel like I recognize Mizuki's voice, so let me see. Naomi McDonald. Okay. Ah, yes. I knew I recognized the voice. Oh, she's Michelle from Dragon. Oh, she's 4 characters in Dragon Quest. Cool. Okay. You wanna take a guess as
Good.
to who?
I trust you won't let the Shogun shoulder this alone. Not anymore.
You wanna take a guess as to who this voice is? I mean, sure, you could look it up, I guess, but wouldn't it be more fun to guess it?
Don't you think this puzzle is a bit too complicated? If we make this small adjustment, it'd be a lot easier to understand, don't you think?
Hello, Ayaya.
You're right. I never thought about it that way.
Not hearing your
No,
Emiya
no.
sucks.
Oh,
Oops.
when did you get here?
Just now! Seems like you're a natural, Ayaka. A real game developer at heart, huh?
Oh, you remember that. Well, Brother had everything covered, so I asked Yoimiya if she could use a hand. I'm just glad I didn't turn out to be an inconvenience.
Oh yeah, Ayaka has a massive forehead, I forgot. Yeah, Mia's forehead is kind of large too, not gonna lie. So I used
In
to.
a jam? Because jam is sticky, and we got stuck.
Not that kind of jam. But it doesn't matter. We just need to get this done.
Traveler, Lady Guji told me about the upcoming battle. As I understand it, this is an extremely dangerous endeavor, and the rest of us can only help from the sidelines. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Be careful.
Okay. And now we just skip through this.
Arataki!
Oh.
Not your fault. Bakedanuki are powerful. Even Shosei couldn't smell them.
And you're silent. And you're silent. And you're silent. And you're silent.
Longhorn Oni is stupid. Stupid Oni really helped make game?
Calling Ito stupid is funny.
By the way, where are the real Hitotsume Kozo and his friends? And what about Tetsunosuke and the others?
Ah, my neck. I think I pulled something. Alright, let's go talk to A. Wow, using stamina while running outside of battle. Good job.
Ah, it's you. Before battle, it is imperative to calm the mind. If you have unfinished business, see to that now.
Oh yeah, I got the ferret.
Then, come meditate with me. Since leaving the plane of Euthymia, I seem to experience this feeling more and more, whether in the markets of Inazuma or before the sacred Sakura. No, it may not be a bad thing. In the plane of Euthymia, I could not perceive the consequences of my choices, but that did not preclude their impact. It is only natural that I would feel their effect one day. Even a god cannot sever the link between cause and effect. I have come to realize that isolating oneself from all engagement is no way to reach a true state of euthymia. I will not unleash Muso no Hitotachi this time. I can only support you in the battle ahead, using illusion against illusion, dream against nightmare. The ultimate success of this plan comes down to you, traveler.
Sweet.
Did we do it?
Big dubs for the team.
The Arataki Gang rules!
Prepare yourself, traveler. All right, follow me.
Sweet. I think the Plain of Euthymia is actually a cool looking battlefield. They should use it more. Oh, oops, I just wasted my burst.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Shatter the night, unmask it all!
With your might, let illusions fall.
Where's Miko's stick thingy?
Wake up! Wake up! Makoshi-sama! Makoshi-sama! Are you okay?
We thought you'd been eaten alive by that beast!
Mother!
Do what you must. Just save her.
This nightmare, it's beyond our skill to heal.
It's not done yet.
For many of us, I'm sure the last few days have seen unforgettable levels of stress and fatigue. But for now, I hope we can put the past behind us and enjoy a night of pure, unadulterated fun. Now, before we kick things off, our representative will announce the award for Best Game.
Woohoo!
So full.
She fell asleep.
The winning team will take home a sum of prize money courtesy of the Yashiro Commission, along with the Tanuki Game Award. In addition, our special guest has the honor of announcing a special award. Shogun, if you could.
This special award recognizes the team with the most immersive game. And that goes to the creators of the horror game, The Doppelganger Incident. Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke.
Huh? Oh, so it was a horror game all along! I really thought I'd seen a ghost.
Way to cover it up nice.
That takes immersive to a whole new level. Baketanuki are something else.
Oh, it's gloom.
I present you this award in the name of the Narukami Ogosho, and I promise you this. No human shall infringe on your peace without cause.
Shogun is the best!
Shogun is the best!
The whole purpose of the investigation was to avoid disturbing yokai territory. Besides, the world is a big place. Humans, yokai, there's more than enough room for all of us.
Okay, so that was part 4. Talk to Rudolph. Is this part of it? Oh, it is. Man, I thought it was done. Blah, blah, blah,
But
blah, blah.
we were just there.
Blah, 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 blah. Man, I don't want to go to the bathhouse with Ito. Why would I want to do that? Really?
So...
Oh, look at Shinobu. Small kind worth. Sorry. Ah, that's adorable. Oh, they're playing Genius
It's not good to get distracted during a match, brother.
Ay, ay, ah, Kokomi, Yoimiya. They look pretty.
Oh, okay. Go easy on me, traveler.
Nah. Are they gonna make me play Genius Invocation?
Boss! The Mikawa Flower Festival was a huge success for us! We had 3 times more visitors than usual! Based on what we've made so far, I think we'll be able to make... this much.
That's great news! We might even beat Yai Publishing House this month.
Oh, you look pleased about something. Having a party without me?
Oh, it's nothing.
I forgot to share some good news with you. 30% of the proceeds from the festival have been transferred to Yai Publishing House. We're expecting record profit this month. Don't you think congratulations are in order?
What?
Well, boss, I guess congratulations are in order. This is our 333rd time competing against Yai Publishing House in sales, and our best showing to date. Second place!
May this be a night of sweet dreams for all.
That was the whole quest. Okay, so we finished the story, the quest. As far as like what I thought about it overall, I have to agree the event overall was pretty mid. There were some parts I found enjoyable, so it wasn't all negative. Obviously, I enjoyed the bathhouse scene with all the ladies, but the Among Us reference was funny. Some of the dialogue was pretty funny as well. The quest per se, I mean, it's a filler quest. It's not going to be the most exciting thing in the world, and there were moments when I was falling asleep or on my phone because I was just that bored. It might have been better if the entire thing was voiced. Possibly. We'll never really know. But some of the characters missing their voices certainly did hurt it. The characters I liked, well, most of them had their voices, so that kind of saved the quest for me personally. But I can understand from like an objective viewpoint why the quest was not well liked and why this whole update was not well liked. I didn't really like the games too much. Even I like platforming games. I'm not very good at them, but I like them, and even this one I didn't like that much. But given, like, I honestly just chose it because it was the genre I liked the best out of the three. Yeah, it's kind of just it was a whatever event. It was pretty mid. Like,